Once upon a time, in a quiet meadow under a starry sky, lived a tiny mouse named Milo. He was small, shy, and curious about everything.
One night, while everyone else was asleep, Milo peeked out of his burrow and saw something glowing at the top of the hill.
It looks like a house with lights, he squeaked.
Quiet as a whisper, he tiptoed through the grass and climbed the hill. What he found made his whiskers wiggle with wonder.
It was a tiny library, made of wood and branches, glowing under the moonlight. A sign above the door read,
"Welcome to the Moonlight Library, for storytellers only."
Milo tiptoed in, and books of every shape and color lined the shelves. Behind a little desk sat a wise old owl with round glasses.
"Ah, a visitor," said the owl.
"I'm Professor Hoot, but only animals with their own stories may enter.
"Do you have a tale to share, little mouse?"
Milo's ears drooped. "No, I've never had an adventure." "Then go and have one," the owl said with a twinkle in his eye.
"Come back when you've made a story of your own."
Milo nodded bravely and stepped outside. He was gonna make a story.
First, he met a shy turtle named Tilda, who had gotten stuck in a patch of mud.
"I'll help you," said Milo. He found a stick and gently helped Tilda wiggle free.
"Thank you," she smiled. "Where are you going?"
"I'm off to make a story."
"I'll come too," said Tilda.
Next, they found a sleepy little fox named Felix, who had lost his way in the dark.
"I'll help you find your den," said Milo. They followed the stars until they saw a tree with shiny red berries, just like the one near Felix's den.
"You're a good guide," said Felix with a yawn. "Can I join your story?" "Of course," Milo grinned. Last they met a playful squirrel named Suki, who had dropped her acorn into a stream.
"Oh no," she cried. "It was my favorite one." "I'll get it," said Milo. He bravely hopped on a log, paddled with a leaf, and caught the acorn just before it floated away.
"You're amazing," squeaked Suki.
"Let's all go together."
By the time the sun began to rise, Milo and his new friends had helped, laughed, and explored. They had shared kindness, solved problems, and made memories. Milo had a story. That night under the moonlight, Milo returned to the library. With Tilda, Felix, and Suki, he stood proudly and told Professor Hoot the whole adventure. The owl clapped his wings. "Bravo, young mouse! You are a storyteller now." Milo's heart swelled with joy. He took a seat between the bookshelves, and for the first time he opened a book with his name on the cover. And from that night on, Milo visited the Moonlight Library again and again, not just to read, but to share new stories, one adventure at a time.